Hello, this is the snow cave that my brother and I built. It's big enough for me alone, and it's taken us pretty much all day. I started about 8:45, and it's like 4 o'clock now. On and off, we haven't been working constantly, but we did like 2 hours, piled the snow, and then we left so that it could settle. And then a couple more hours to dig out the whole inside. So here's a shot of the inside, down by my feet. You can see that there's probably 1.5 foot of extra space down at the end. And I have plenty of room up here, out the doorway. There's my brother. Out the doorway here. And so the doorway is smaller, and then right here I have extra space to move my shoulders and my elbows. And then down there it gets narrower, kind of like a mummy sleeping bag. So the walls are about 18 inches thick, and we'll get a shot of the outside in a second. Here's the outside of the snow cave. It's pretty long. I actually ended up making it a couple of feet longer than I had to, so when I filled in the back, I just kind of knocked it in and filled that in. When we made this, we started tunneling at the back so that we wouldn't make the door opening too big by accident. So we started tunneling at the back, and we tunneled all the way through it, and then we filled in the back so that it's just a cave inside. We used a couple of big snow shovels, the other one's over there, a little snow shovel, and my cold steel Spetsnaz style shovel. We used the 2 smaller shovels for hollowing out the inside, and we used the 2 big shovels for making the pile. What happens is I would I would lie belly down on the sled, and my brother would push me in, and I would scoop out some snow and grab it in my arms, and he would pull me back out. That was the best way for hollowing it out. So, Luca, do you want to go stand next to it to give it a bit of scale? That's my brother standing next to it. Show you about how tall it is. About 4.5 feet high on the outside. The walls are 18 inches thick, so there's not a whole lot of room inside to sit up or anything, but it'll work okay for sleeping in, I guess. Here I am. It's about 11 o'clock at night. This is the snow cave that I showed earlier. I'm looking out the door here. There's the road and the bank across the street, and my boots are just inside the doorway here. I have a candle burning. I'm on a sleeping pad, summer rest, foam, solid foam, no air pad, with a poncho underneath just to keep me off the ground. I have my sleeping bag open around me, like a blanket on top of me, and I have the pillow that came with it. It's a snug pack. It's a nice little sleeping bag, and here I have the book that got me started in it. This whole woods thing, my side of the mountain, when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I like to just go through that every once in a while. I have my headlamp, my lighter, and I have a small penknife in my pocket. But this candle in the white snow shelter is giving me enough light to read by, and I'm pretty cozy right now. Oh, I also have a couple of bottles, Nalgene's, of warm water underneath my bag with me, just to make it kind of cozier. I'm pretty cozy right now. Candle just fell over. Pretty cozy right now, so I'm gonna sleep out here tonight.